So how much did mining make me in May of 2024? I'm going to cover that in this video. I'm going to go over my costs, my different devices, and what they all brought in. If you're brand new to mining or thinking about getting into it, which at this point, right now, I don't know why you would do that, but I'm going to go over the information regardless. And if you're a fellow miner like me at my size, or maybe a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller, let me know in the comments below how you compare. I'm the Technicals. Let's get into it. Before that, this video brought to you by Miner Bros. If you're tired of waiting around the shallow end of the pool and ready to go balls deep into ASIC mining, Miner Bros has you covered. The price you see is the price you pay to your door. No surprise duty bills, no tack on shipping. Use code TECHNICALS at checkout for $50 off every item you order. Go right now to cryptominerbros.com and use code TECHNICALS for $50 off. Oh goody, look, another middle-aged man down in the corner looking at a spreadsheet on his screen for approximately 8 to 12 minutes. This is what I took in for May of 2024. So, going over costs, just got my power bill in. That's why the video is a couple days late. But our total power consumption for the month of May, $727. I've had some people ask how I calculate my power because different devices pull different amounts of power. Some go up, some go down. What I do is I take just the power bill because I have a separate building with all my mining equipment in it. And I just have a separate 200 amp service for that building. So I take that power bill, that is my mining expenditure. Now sure, there are other things running in there like lights and fans and power tools and other stuff that I run that isn't mining related. But because I do some mining in here, like I'm mining on salad right now behind me, I just take it one for one because those other expenses are kind of inconsequential to the overall mining thing. So $727 for the month of May. As you can see, that brings that's for 10,146 kilowatt hours. That brings my per kilowatt hour cost to 7.1 cents. Now, my power company sent out a notification saying my power is going to be adjusted. It didn't say up or down, but I'm going into summer rates because I have winter rates and I have summer rates. My winter rate per them is 7.5 cents. My summer rate per them is like 7.8 cents or something like that. It's not a lot. I've got pretty cheap power. I'm part of a co-op, so that affords me, I guess, cheaper power, I suppose. But 7.1 cents for this month, I'll take it all day long because that is profitable considering that profits really weren't all that great across the board everywhere else. I know what you're saying. The market's been pumping the past few days. You're like, what are you talking about? It's profitable again. Yeah, but this is for the past month because it was not profitable over the course of the rest of the time. So I'm taking everything that I mined and I'm assuming that I would sell it at the end of the month. So whatever the spot price is at the end of the month, well, actually today is the 5th. So whatever the spot price is today, that's what I'm taking it as. So profitability could have been up, down, all around, but I'm taking the spot price today. My single dinky little KSO Pro, it's overclocked, but it pulls about 200 watts, good for about 357 CASPA or about $63. All my Bitcoin ASICs, an S21 and two S19J Pros, good for a total of 0.009 Bitcoin or about $653. It's all right. Intake GPU. My GPUs were all on cubic for the entire month of May. They're no longer on cubic, but they were all on cubic, so we're moving on. We'll go over to CPU here at the end just to take a look at that before we look at the other thing. But our total intake for CPU for the month of May was cubic, and so our total cubic was a little over like 55 million cubic. So the average cubic price, because cubic price is up and down a lot, and it's been going down generally for the month of May. I took the average price for the month of May, which was about 5,04995. The spot price right now is just about 3,882, so down considerably. It's going down, down, down. A difference of about, I mean, you can see it's like $50 less. The average price versus the spot price right now. So I didn't sell out any cubic in the month of May. I held on to all of it because I'm retarded. So that's good for $277 if I took the average price. But since I didn't sell any of it, if I sold it right now, it'd be $215. But I'm taking the average on the cubic because I just am. That's the figure I put in. I don't know what I was thinking. Going back, FPGA, because I did the Coal Engine P2X, courtesy of Jingle Mining. Thank you very much for sending that over, Jingle Mining. Everything I mined on the FPGA in that 2-week period, I'm figuring into this because it's mine coins. I burn the electricity for it and might as well. The majority of the time it was on NiceHash. I'm not counting any of the other coins that I did on it, Radiant, Alephium, stuff like that, because I wasn't on them for a significant amount of time, about a day. So there's a few dollars here and there, but a total of 156 bucks via NiceHash on Carlson Hash. That gives me a grand total of $1,086, $727 on power cost. So I only pulled $359 in profit for this month. And then if we're taking that figure of our total revenue per kilowatt hour, so for every kilowatt hour I burn, I get 10 cents. So that's the split, the disparity, the margin between what the cost was, 7.1 cents, versus what was generated, about 10.7. If you had to rank everything right now, obviously ASICs are king of the hill. They are the big dogs. I mean, they always kind of have been, but really now more so than ever. CPUs, I would say probably, well, FPGAs in second, CPUs in third, and then GPUs just running last, and it's been that way for some time. GPUs, you're making speculative plays. CPUs, you're making speculative plays. FPGAs, you can kind of choose speculative or guaranteed returns, up to you. And ASICs, obviously guaranteed returns. Or you can do some speculative stuff on an ASIC. You know, if you've got a K-heavy hash ASIC and you want to mine Cedra or any of those other weird coins, you can certainly do that, but, you know, be forewarned, other people do that as well. The coin is probably questionable as to whether or not it's going to go anywhere, but profit's profit. I mean, it could be more, could be less. I had a lot of downtime too. About half my CPU rigs have been down for the past month, and actually I've only got 2 right now because one's back here has been repurposed into another system. One's completely dead, and I bricked the motherboard on another. So the trend of technicals destroying hardware continues, and it's just kind of what I do, I guess. Anyway, that's what I took in for the month of May. I'd love to know what you took in below, what your power rate is, or if it makes sense, or if you're finding the same results that I am, that ASICs are just the way to go. And CPUs, if you're having luck with that. I know Rapid Mining's having great success with his CPUs. FPGAs, if you're interested in those. If you saw my video on the Coal Engine P2X, if you like that, if you're considering one of those. Either way, just let me know something in the comments below. If you like content like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you're not already, leave me a like. Once again, I'm TheTechnicals. See you next time.